Maggie, Kaylee, Susie, David, Tebow. Love the rebrand. Thank you, Tebow. Hold on one second. Let me get this going real quick.
Yes, we got Stonkamania back after body slamming publisher Nate and Graham and all them to finally give us some leeway on the corporate suits are are kicked out.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to have a new song.
I know, I forgot what AI I used to for the song. I gotta go check what AI bot I used because to be honest, I already forgot. All right. Today is going to be a little bit different. So we'll start with the bad news because we won't be long today. So we have a hard cutoff, or I do at least, today at probably like two. Oh, GameStop just popped here. There must be some news. Oh, GameStop. They're trading some set 28. Jesus. What's the GameStop news? It's trading. There's got to be some news on GameStop just came out. All right, so let's start. Yeah, it's trading. So I have to get out of here probably by 2:45. I'm watching my girlfriend's sister, and I have to pick her up from her I don't know what you call it. It's not a school because she's 35, but facility. My girlfriend's stepdad had a heart attack driving yesterday, so if you don't see me much this week or in and out, that's why. We don't really have too much clarity, but it's not looking too good. So I might be here, might be at the other house, might be in South Carolina. Uh, we don't really have much details or anything yet. So just a heads up if I'm not here one day or anything like that, just a little just so you know why. Or if you don't see me on Telegram posts, Christian will be monitoring, of course, everything in the background, but just a heads up there. So that's the bad news. We'll get that out the way to kick it off because I don't want to kill the mood, so to speak. The good news is we got Stonkamania back, and we will be going forward doing Stonkamania. No more. What was it called? Power Hour or Crush? What was it called?
Power
Crush the
Hour.
Clothes, Power Hour. Uh, whatever the suits named it before. And we'll be going over a few names today, and uh, we got to see if Mr. or Miss Etsy, I don't know what you would call it. I feel like I'm going to get canceled. Miss Etsy, Mr. Etsy comes back today because that was kind of the highlight of last week. The Etsy trader has been pretty aggressive on the put side and see if they continue. Oh, one name too. Do we have Joy in the chat? Thank you, thank you. Do we have Joy in the chat or Joy? Joy or a Joy? I actually like this, and I never even heard of this ticker before. I tried buying options; they were just so wide. This little name, Joy, Joy with an extra Y. It's a ADR from Singapore, but this name is rocking and rolling today. Um, I don't know, Omar. She's in the room next door, actually, so got to keep it on the. But the ADRs have been pretty good lately. So the one that just hit was actually Tiger. This is a another ADR. So September 12th. So Tiger is the Robin Hood of China, quote unquote. That's what the people say. How much are these? We might actually have a trade right here. The Tiger 12s. Do they have any upcoming events? They already had earnings. I kind of like these in Tiger. The Tiger's hit before and done good. Tiger 12s. What are they? September 12s? I actually don't mind these. You're basically looking for the stock to move up 75 cents to break even. I was going to talk about JD, but we might have a Tiger on our hands. Huh. Kind of like these. Tiger, Tigr. I love too these have we seen more Tiger? October October 24. Holy crap. I didn't even know. We go back a full year? Wow. And the October, what? It goes back this long? Hold on. I did not know this. Okay, here in Tiger, we're gonna go a little history in the Tiger. September 30th. Let's make this real big. September 30th, that's here. With the stock at five, let's just say 550. They bought the October 6 calls. 1, 2, 3 days later, 4 days later, 5 days later, the stock doubled. And then October 7th, which is, you can't see my thing. Here, they bought the Oct 25s. I don't know when they bought them. When did they buy them? 955. Basically 100% out the money. Huh. I think I'm talking myself into a tiger because we saw JD.com, which is another China ADR, the SEP 32 calls. So that's September monthly. And this stock's on near the high of the day, right? This one hit in the morning, 950, so right here. Man, I like these ADRs. DHT just hit and open. What is DHT? Is that a shipper? DHT, September 12th. These options have to be cheap. They must be like what, a quarter, 20 cents? God, 25 cents, that's it? Christian, do a poll.
All right.
Do Tiger? Oh my God, open doors up now 9%. Oh Lord. Do a poll. Oh my God, opens on the high. Tiger, DHT, open door calls. I really don't want to buy puts in the hole. Dude, Tiger, open door, DHT calls. Let's see what the folks say. I like all of them. I'll be honest with you. I like them all. But I'm curious what the people say. I, I'm only I'm only going to do one. You could do more if you want. But yeah, run a poll and let's see the results. Because that's one thing I want right now with the market is I want cheap, 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 cheap stuff.
All right.
I don't
Poll
want
is
anything
open.
pricey. All right, well, let's give it a minute. So you got 1 minute to vote. It's either going to be the Tiger, the DHT, which is above the ask, so that's a little bit more aggressive and probably the cheapest, or the open door, which is obviously a kind of a meme momentum stock. Curious what the chat says. All right. let's cut it. Oh, shoot. What were the results? I didn't see it.
I got them right here.
Okay. Can you share them?
Sharing right now.
Tiger DHT Open. Man, y'all don't like meme stocks? Fine. Is it the Tiger's already going up? Oh, crap. All right. Let's look at the Tiger. Maybe, what were they, 75 cents? Now they're 79 by 84. All right. I'm going to try to buy them at 80 maybe. Let's try to do 10 at 80. So 80 bucks a contract. You do 10 contracts. That's 800 bucks. I'm bid at 80. No fill. We'll keep an eye on that one. So Tiger, Open Door, and the other one was DHT. I mean, honestly, I could probably do the stock on that one. They're 20 by 25. I think I'm just going to do the stock on DHT. Let's see if we get filled here in Tiger. Where's my Robinhood? Might just do DHT stock. Oh, I was up. Now I'm down 11 bucks. What's down on my stock portfolio? Oh, TKO. I'm gonna do like a little bit of stock in DHT while we wait for the Tiger. Let's do, I don't know, we'll do 100 shares. Oh yeah, I've been getting some IPOs on Robinhood. Let me see if it will show here. So I tried getting some IPOs on Robinhood. I have no idea what they are. Gemini Space Station. I tried to get shares of that one and Figure. No idea what they are, but I tried. So just a heads up there. Did I ever get filled in the Tiger? All right, I'm just going to try 81 so we could get started. All right, instantly filled. All right, so I got me a little Tiger in my life. Interesting. And some DHT stock. Oh, Christian, how much the Google trade? Can you share it one more time for folks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep,
you want
they
to take
didn't
it over
catch it
real
on the
quick?
Telegram. Yep.
Yeah, Christian's going to take over and share the Google bonus trade. Go ahead. Google's up a lot.
Yep. Currently up 40% on the
What?
yep.
Can you pull it up?
Yep.
Yeah, I
There
saw
we
that,
go.
Lane. Valley National Bank. Market here with a little bounce. We're right back to 6,400. Go ahead.
All right. See my screen?
Yep.
Right. So this is the play that we got into today. I'm gonna pull up the Telegram real quick. It was Google September 5th expiration. We're gonna buy the 200 put and sell the 202.5 put. We're aiming for we got in for 53 credit, $53. And the idea behind this, we've been doing this for I think we've got 9 plays and we have won all 9 plays. And I believe for the last 4 weeks we've been sharing it inside Power Hour and we've been flawless ever since. Last week we did one on Palantir, I think it was, or Hood.
Can
I
you
think it was
show
Palantir.
people how to put it in?
Yep. So the way that you put it in, here's the option chain. And what we're going to do, the easiest way to do it on Thinkorswim is you click this button up here that says spread single. You click that and then you change that to vertical. And then it'll bring up this one. So then we're aiming for the strike price 200, 202.5 right here. Now those are worth a lot less because Google has been going up ever since we got into it around 12 o'clock today. Um, but the idea is to find, let's see, find one that's around $50 because we're aiming for about 20 to 25% return by Friday on these. So we would click that strike price that's around 50 or so, and the idea is to sell it. So we're gonna go ahead and click that. I don't want to confirm it and send it. I don't want to get into it, but that's what we're looking at for this week for our Friday royalty play. And the idea, we don't have to do any like maintenance on these positions at all. We just let it expire on Friday and collect our full payout. That's if the only thing that we have to have happen is Google close out Friday's action above 202 and a half, 202 and a half. And then we collect our full profit by Friday. So that's our freebie trade for the day or for the week.
And Google calls actually just hit, speaking of, which is great. So
And it hit
basically
this.
you're giving yourself about you're giving a shot to make about 25% as long as Google doesn't fall about $8. Yeah, I'll show it up on Robinhood right now. If you could give me the screen. I'll show you how to do it on Robinhood.
And
So
it's going to
you'll,
be GOOGL is the ticker.
yeah, the one with the L, just like
Mondial.
just like the scanner says. So how y'all do it on wow, Google just shot like a rocket here. Oh my God. Look at Google go. Look at that thing. The stock's up 3.5 bucks in what, a couple hours? So how to do it on Robinhood. Same as like the SPX. So what you'll do is you'll go to Goog L with the L and you'll click on it. You'll go to where it says trade Google options. Okay. You'll go down to the builder. So we're doing the September 5th. Click on the builder tab and you'll be doing vertical spread, put credit spread. So we're collecting a credit. What's good now is with the market going down, you have lots of volatility, right? Not only in the market, but in individual stocks, meaning the range is expanding. So what you can do is use that range expansion to your favor. So if you go down, just like Christian put here, and now you can see we did it at 53 cents. Now it's 30 cents, so you can't get as much money. So you'd have to go a little bit more riskier. So if you're doing it now, you could do like the 205, 202 and a half and get 50 cents. So now you just need Google to not drop more than $5 before Friday. And you would just click it and it'd be a put credit spread. And then you do money contracts, always aim for about 50 cents or so, give or take. But the good part is when volatility expands, and here's what it looks like. You have volatility expand when the markets or when stocks go down. That's when you want to really try to collect some premium. So that's the best time to collect premium when the market goes down. So not only are you getting bigger intraday moves, which is great, right? I mean, this is fantastic because you look in Google, Google, you're now having Google move. It's moved today, what, almost $4, right? That's perfect to giving yourself some good cushion to do these type of trades. And you can see master indicator Google, pretty darn bullish right here. So the market, uh, when the market goes down, volatility goes up. When volatility goes up, individual stocks have bigger moves. that makes two things. One, you can get more money. Two, the opportunity for short-term trading goes up. And that is what we want really, really badly. We want the opportunity, like that MUX trade we did earlier today, right? MUX, those calls moved very nicely because that volatility, now the stock's on the high of the day, goes up. So the market, especially in the short dated cheap options, become more expensive. So if you could time it right, you can make a lot of money. So it's real, real good, especially if you're, um, I would say, especially if you're, active trading, if you uh, are kind of, I don't want to say skilled, but you can understand the market dynamics and opportunity. Because for a while, we were not getting opportunities. I mean, you guys heard me. I was very, very salty. I mean,